What's up, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more Erasure, and we're going back to the 1994 album I Say, I Say, I Say, one of several sub-deep dives we're doing through their larger catalog. I've enjoyed the first, third or half of this album. The next tune is called Blues Away. Immediately it makes me think about something that dispels a melancholic mood or improves one's psychological state, something that drives away the bad feelings and brings a more rosy and optimistic view. And indeed, it makes me think of a color palette, the idea of, turning blue to a lighter shade, whether it's, red or pink or yellow. So whether we're dealing with color palettes or whether we're actually, I suppose, we could be incorporating aspects of blues as like a musical genre, maybe, singing so deeply and passionately that it has a sort of bluesy feel, which, blues, that's kind of the essence that only people who've struggled so hard and, face such difficult circumstances really can get to that place and sort of sing with that kind of painful passion. So perhaps it could be sort of, derived from blues as a musical category. But yeah, just the phrase itself makes me think about dispelling bad vibes and bad feelings and bringing a more optimistic or rosy sort of psychological state, which incidentally, listening to Erasure music I think is a really good way to do that. So let's find out what it's about and let's dispel any melancholy we may have with some Erasure from their 1994 album, and it's called Blues Away. That part feels familiar. That one layer feels so familiar. That buzzing, like, sort of ping. Is that Vince? Or is that two Andys? That sentence kept getting longer and more elaborate. Whoa. Percussion storm.
Can I see
that. Hold on, it's not done yet. Familiar that one layer is, but the rest of this, it feels fresh. It feels like, yeah, I don't know it. Which makes me wonder if, like, maybe there's a trance tune that has, like, a similar melodic synth or something. And it, like, my brain is like, wait, it's familiar, but it is also possible that I heard this at some point. Again, 94, I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention to synth pop because I was sort of getting into punk rock and so on. But like I said before, you know, I was still listening to Depeche Mode. But yeah, I'm not sure if I've heard that before, but that one layer, that one melodic sort of backing layer was so familiar, but the rest of it not so much. But I enjoyed it. Again, his singing was not like bluesy as I was thinking he might do. It was very like high, and I liked the way it was echoed a few occasions or like in a few parts. But let me know, was that Vince? It sounded like the voice was so different, like, and obviously much lower. But obviously, you know, Andy can sing low too, and I didn't know if that was sort of like a very subtle vocal from him, sort of blended with his sort of higher and sort of more passionate vocal, or if that was indeed Vince. So if you do know, shout that out. But yeah, cool tune. Like lyrically, I got to hear it some more. But it did feel like more, you know, the idea of letting someone sort of, you know, answer your prayer and maybe, you know, driving away whatever's worrying you or whatever's bothering you. So sort of like a kind of like a religious sort of framework, but in relation to like another person that's actually like a, you know, physical living presence in your life. And yeah, I wonder if that was sort of the idea that, you know, someone is capable of driving the blues away if you, you know, can reach out and sort of ask in that way. But maybe that's off base, I'm not sure. But yeah, sonically, you know, very sort of uplifting and sort of feel good in the way I was thinking. So yeah, whether or not it's, you know, in line with a couple of the ideas that it seemed to be running with, ultimately it did sort of dispel any bad mood that I may have had, which, to be fair, it wasn't in a bad mood to begin with. Nevertheless, cool stuff. Do let me know what you think of this. Again, I'm going to keep going through the bonus tunes on chorus. I'm still working my way through some bonus tunes from some of their earlier stuff. I don't think I've done all the wild bonus tunes yet. I think there may even be a track left on Crackers International. There's just so much to go through. So yeah, bottom line, lots more Erasure coming. We'll keep jumping around a bit, so hopefully you're here for it. Let me know what you think. I will see you next time.